Yeah. What's up?
I feel like anything like a little dubby, a little like dub music, a little house music, I always feel like it's the right choice leading into any time we're getting ready to talk about a European race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do enjoy themselves a good techno. You know what I mean?
When I picture Europe, the ambiance in my head, I picture techno music, driving a car fast through the city streets, like techno blaring.
I'm not a skier, right? I'm not a skier, but like even when like skiing pictures begin to pop up on my timeline in the winter, like the amount of European skiing videos that pop up my timeline that still has them going hard to techno music at different points on the slope. It's just their jam. Like they love themselves some techno. Look, I'm here. I love me some house music. So I mean, I ain't faulting them for it. It's just excellent choice on the opening music.
Right on. Yeah, I was over there. I mean, I've been to Europe a couple times, but in the 90s, I was there when I was 17 and went to a few raves, and I was like, I get it.
The word is there's still wanted pictures up from you from when you was over there when you were 17 too.
It's very possible. I'm glad I made it back.
Interpol's still looking for the man of mystery that is Jamie.
That's right. So we got a hell of a weekend coming up. Buckeye football's back. Not that anybody cares too much about it, but
not that we're here to talk about that. Tough game, dude. Tough game.
Biggest game of the year right off the get.
Yeah.
So that's Saturday. UTMB is this weekend. That starts, well, for us here in the States, it starts Friday morning. It starts Friday evening for them. And it's a 3-day weekend. We got Labor Day. So
Labor Day. Europeans don't have that.
Nope.
Suckers.
Nope. They definitely throw all the American runners a bone with having the race this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
One less vacation day to have to use. But yeah, let's get into it. There was actually one of the TDS races already happened. And that is the TDS race. This is that race that's like super technical. It's around 95 miles, and it has like 29,000 feet of climbing. So it's just a little bit less in distance than the main event in UTMB on Friday. And it has a little bit less climbing, but like I said, it's super technical. Someone even died on this course a couple of years ago. So it's super technical and dangerous. And I just learned that before the race this year, they had to do a reroute near the finish line because of landslides along the trail, along the Arve River. And they also rerouted another exposed section somewhere else, like 73K into the race. So because there was anticipated storms. And I guess they didn't lose much distance, but it lowered the total elevation gain. So made the final times pretty fast, which when I did see these finish times, I was like, dang, that's pretty fast. We had Kareth Arnold is the first American female to win TDS. I think the first American period to win TDS. I guess there was a yo-yo for the lead early on, but around 50K, she took over and didn't look back. She's from Peonia, Colorado, and I haven't heard of that. So, and then in the men's race, Antone Charvolin, I probably messed up his first name, from France, won in 1822, won overall in the men's race. And he took the lead after the 100K mark, which at that point in the race, you're just coming off of 20 miles of mostly downhill. So that's just, I can't even imagine what the quads are like after that 20 miles.
Screaming, yeah.
But yeah, so he gained the lead around the 100K mark and didn't look back. So So that was TDS, and then the race that, and we'll talk about the preview a little bit later in the show, but the race that is happening tonight is OCC, and coverage was supposed to start at, I think, 2 or 2:30 a.m. Eastern, and 11:30 a.m. Pacific. But I don't know what's going to happen now, because I just learned that bad weather, some storms are moving in, and they've delayed the start by like 2 hours. And also they've done some rerouting, I think, to keep people off the peaks, maybe, or off the exposed sections. That way, in case they have to abort part of the race, it's more accessible. But there's still 61K with 11,200 feet of climbing. So it's a little bit longer than the regular route, but the same amount of vert. So, but the start time's pushed back 2 hours. So probably coverage would probably begin around 4:30 a.m. Eastern for you diehards out there that want to get up and watch OC.
Yeah. Get your
going. So
get you a French press coffee, just feels right. Get up nice and early.
Yep. Do an extra scoop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive into some other results. Midwest States 100 was over the weekend. This one, we have Eastern States. I believe there's a Southern States now. And of course we have Western States, but so we had to have a Midwest States, which started around 2022. Not many people do this race, though. The 100-miler, they don't. There was 16 finishers the first year. There was 29 finishers this year in the 100 miles. This is in Wisconsin, mostly on the Ice Age Trail. And let's see. So for the 100-miler, Timothy Adamski, which I seem to hear his name a lot in the Midwest races, won in 22:56. And for the women, we had Sarah Krebs, 31:58. So
I'm kind of curious, like same thing that we asked last time of everybody. Like a 22-hour 100-miler. I wonder what the weather was like during that. Like, I don't remember it being, at least down here, it wasn't that bad. It didn't feel like. I'm kind of, you know what I mean? Because like this race has 6,700 feet of gain, so it's not a crazy amount of climbing. Kind of surprised.
Ice Age is a nice trail, like from my understanding. Probably a lot of routes and stuff, like Midwest. Midwest style.
I'm kind of surprised at that time. You know what I mean? Like, and like you look at the 16 finishers they had, it looks like it's a hefty cutoff. So I'm kind of curious what that trail is really like.
Yeah, and there was only one female finisher in 31 hours. So I am curious as well. Let's see. So Saturday was the 23rd. So
well, I mean, if you look, oh wait, are you saying? Oh, I'm looking at the 100 for this year, and it looks like there's 29 finishers. I wonder if they have people just finishing.
Yeah,
like there's
29 finishers. Only one female finisher.
Yeah, and like they give them 34:01.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm guessing 34 hours, and maybe they just
slid that one person in, but
maybe
it feels like a pretty generous, you know what I mean? Like,
it feels really generous, to be honest. So
I'm really interested in seeing what this course looks like.
You know what? Like sometimes races will extend cutoffs just to like really give everybody a chance to finish.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. They do talk about it's close. It is definitely 106 miles, not 100 miles.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, 6 miles, that could be in 100, that could be 2 hours easy.
I was going to say, man, you catch me on a wrong day at 100 miler. That is an easy 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's an easy 2 hours.
That's a fact. So, yeah. And then the 100K, Julia Hartig won outright. She won overall in 12:22. And Charles Veach was first for the men in 12:37. And then in the 50K, Dustin Parrish was first, 4:28, and Rachel Reyes was second overall, first for the women, in 5:26. There's another race, Continental Divide 50K. Continental Divide Trail Run. I think they have some lower distance races, but the 50K is the ultra. And this takes place in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. And it sounds like it's the same trails as the Run Rabbit Run race takes place on, because there's a huge climb at the beginning. And it's from the ski area there in Steamboat, which same thing as Run Rabbit Run. And Michael Mitchell was first in 4 hours and 18 minutes, and Christina Mascarenas 4:36, first for the women, fourth overall. So that'd be a cool 50K. I mean, those are some really awesome trails up there. And
I would love. I would
country.
really, yeah, that'd be really cool to.
Yeah, that first climb though, depending on how they take you, there's like a fire road that's just like a whole bunch of switchbacks that goes all the way up to the top of Mount Warner, or there's a trail that goes up like straight up a Black Diamond ski slope, basically. So I wonder which way they take them up, but yeah, no, it's pretty nice country out there. East Fork races. I think, did they just add a 100-miler? Last year they added a 100-miler. This started in 2023. Have you run out of East Fork State Park before?
So I haven't run out at East Fork, but isn't East Fork State Park like out in East Ohio?
Bethel, Ohio.
But well, and so that's my thing is like Bethel, Ohio is down around. I think Bethel, Ohio is down around Cincinnati. I think.
Yep, it is. It's south. It's south east of Cincinnati.
Yeah. Now, and so I think I've run and so my two thoughts was, I don't think, like, in my mind, I thought East Fork State Park was out in East Ohio, like east of Columbus.
Isn't that like South Fork?
Oh, is that called South Fork? You have too many fucking forks in Ohio, man.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've been to South Fork when I was younger with my parents.
Because there's like isn't that where like there's some sort of rabbit race out there or some shit like that? Isn't there? Like,
yeah.
But back to your other question is, yes, I have ran down around this neck of the woods, around Bethel, Ohio. Me and Pete Griggs went down and did a marathon. And I shit you not, it was just a marathon. And that effing thing almost took my soul. Like, it was unbelievably, it was just like, it's around a reservoir, or it's really close to, it's like, you're just kind of going, and you know how reservoirs are, like you'll have like the waterways that jet in, right? Yeah. And then, well, so every time one jets in, that means land jets out, right? So you're constantly doing this number. Mm-hmm. You're just constantly doing that number up and down along the reservoir. Yeah. And oh, by the way, it had also snowed and rained, and it was just a ridiculous amount of mud.
Yep.
And when I was running Pete, and he's like, yeah, and he was telling me that this is also the same kind of area where they used to run this race that he loved. Like, he'd gone down and ran this one race down there like multiple years in a row. And he honestly, he'd say, dude, even on the driest years, it's one of the muddiest runs he ever ran. And he said it was just an unbelievably hard race. And he loved it. It was a 50K. And he loved that thing. But this little area down here, it is weirdly a pain in the ass area to run.
Yeah.
So
honestly, just from some of the times I'm like, this race has to be technical as hell.
It is. so stupid. It is so
like just tons
stupid.
of routes. And,
Yep.
Shout out to Lucas. Lucas. He, he's getting back into ultra running this year.
Yeah.
He did the 100K.
Okay.
And
All right.
for the first time in a long time, he didn't have his stomach issues,
Yeah.
which is awesome. We were troubleshooting maybe, electrolytes could have been the problem. He was like drinking pickle juice at every aid station.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And making sure he was on top of his calories. And he was like so stoked he didn't have the stomach issues. And he said, even though he got his ass kicked by the race, but he didn't, but he felt like he's back. And
nice, good.
Yeah, he did say it's like very technical, 2/3 of it. And then he said there's like areas on this road with like gravel road, but not small gravel, like rocks.
Yeah.
He was wearing his like Morel trail gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said he could hardly even walk on those rocks.
I don't know if I remember. I don't remember that. And like this might not be the exact same. This might not be the exact same area, but dude, I'm telling you, like
it probably is. It's a big old reservoir there.
Brutal.
And
God, I wish I could remember.
A lot of in and out stuff. I think there's like 6,000 or 7,000 feet of climbing in the 100 mile or maybe in the 100K. So it's, it's some decent climbing. I imagine some short, punchy climbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's in East Fork and it's a 33-mile loop. So the 100K is actually 66 miles. And the 100 miler is 3 loops. The 100K is 2 loops. And the 50K is 1 loop. So let's look at some results here. For the 100 miler, Tayton Burtsch was first from Tip City, Ohio, in 20 hours and 52 minutes. And for the women, Sarah Educio was first in 29:10. I think there was like a 70-some-year-old that was doing this race. I thought I saw a post from Harvey Lewis. Let's see here. There's a 66-year-old from Cold Spring, Kentucky, Bob Brashear, 64-year-old from Allen Bridge, West Virginia. That is really close to West Virginia, or maybe Kentucky.
I mean, well, you can throw a rock and probably hit Kentucky because it's just. I mean, it's literally on the other side of the river.
Oh, here she is. Ruth Kostal, 71 years old, finished East Fork 137 hours and 15 minutes. So
it's pretty fucking hardcore, actually.
Yeah. And then in the 100K, Kyle Burnett was first in 14:37. And let's see, for the women, Kristen Soinski was first in 15:18. So, but yeah, there's a lot of, I don't think there was a time. I think the time limit for the 100K was like the same as the 100 miler. There was people that finished that 100K in like over 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people finished over 24 hours. Yeah. So anyway, that's East Fork. And Habanero 100, I think we talked about this one last year. It's in Texas. It's like super hot. They have a bunch of different distances. It's a 10K loop of dirt road, double track, single track, and sand. But
Gross.
Still, supposedly still very runnable, right? And in the 100 miler, German Garcia was first, 20 hours and 16. Alyssa McClellan, 22:36 for the women. The 100K, Megan Eckert, she took first overall. And not only did she take first overall in 9:43, she set the overall course record for the 100K at Habanero. Mike Albericio or Albirco was first for the men, second overall in 11:14. And that was the 100K. And then in the 50K, Angelina Martinez Robinson, she was first overall, 5:48. And Daniel Haggerty was first for the men, 6:07, and third overall. And actually, a female took second place in the 50K as well. Pretty cool. All right. Let's jump into FKTs. We got the Dalton Highway in Alaska. It's 414 miles with 25,600 feet of climbing. And this literally goes from Fairbanks to the damn Beaufort Sea, which is like the Arctic Ocean, right?
Yeah, crazy.
It is the Arctic Ocean. So, and it goes to Prudhoe Bay, which is otherwise known as Dead Horse, where they do a lot of oil drilling. And it's a place where you can go to, and you can actually like jump into the Arctic Ocean from there. I can imagine that road can get pretty crazy.
Dude, it's hard for me to wrap my head around what that's like.
Yeah. I mean, that is north. You're way the F up there. There's only 3 towns along the Dalton Highway, right? Coldfoot, which has 34 people. That's at mile 175. Wiseman, which has 12 people. That's at mile 188. So that's only 13 miles after Coldfoot. And then you have Dead Horse, which is Prudhoe Bay, all the way in the north there. 25 permanent residents, but 3,500 to 5,000 seasonal residents, depending on oil production.
I mean, that is just such a interesting thing. I was sitting here reading this. I was reading the description of this race, or this FKT. A sadistic fun fact for you about this. This race, or this FKT, does not go from Fairbanks to Dead Horse. It starts 70 miles north of Fairbanks.
Yeah.
I mean,
living like, good.
Dude, this thing is like you've got to be a hardy son of a bitch just get to the starting line of this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Well,
dude.
I think, okay, so Jenny Hoffman is the one who did the FKT, and female, and she did it supported, so she had somebody driving, I'm guessing. And she's the only one to be listed.
Only one
in here.
Only
so
one.
Maybe I don't know, when was it established? Yeah, she established it. Okay. Game on. No.
I mean, who's going to go up? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, it'd be pretty cool to see northern Alaska.
Yeah.
But can you imagine?
It could be a good way to get your ass eaten by something.
I was gonna say, like, you better have bear spray, and your crew vehicle. What are they gonna do? Just like idle behind you at like 1 mile per hour for?
I mean, that's the thing. You have to you have to have one. You got to do this the right time of year.
Oh
right?
Yeah, summer.
Like, I mean, like
and
summertime.
You're gonna get the flies and the mosquitoes.
Well, I bet this is so far north in Alaska that even in the summer, it's probably pretty fucking cold because you're in the Arctic Circle up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a weird. Like, I'm really curious about what the weather was like for her.
Yeah. Well, let's see. She did it in 5 days, 18 hours and 5 minutes, and she finished on August 15th. So we can look at the weather.
Dude, I was wrong. Look at the pictures. Dude, she's in shorts and shit. Well, one picture she's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she's got a stocking hat on.
So yeah.
Oh man, look at that mud, dude. You see that one?
Yeah.
It looks like that semi is like stuck. Wow. I guess, and it's raining there now. I wonder how much rain she had. Look at that mud. Holy crap.
Dude, and the crazy thing about that is like that's also that mud that has like that grit like stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like that's that gritty. Yeah. Dude, that big old dude just wandering down the road next to you.
Oh my God, this huge bear. Holy shit.
Dude.
Yeah, that mud is cake. I'm sure it cakes to your shoes.
And it gets the gravelly grit in your shoes and like tears your feet up. That's like sandpaper mud.
Yeah. But it looks like it's a dirt road, so that would be kind of nice.
Here's the following animals she saw: 5 grizzlies, 5 ox, 6 caribou, a herd of sheep, 2 moose, 2 porcupines, and countless birds and insects.
Wow. Oh, they only had a small car, a tent, and a camp stove.
Dude, I mean, her crew's pretty fucking hardcore.
Yeah, no kidding. Carried a can of bear spray, 1 to 2 liters of water, enough food for 10 to 15 miles, extra warm clothes. It was muddy and cold. Did she mention it was muddy? And there was a lot of mud. Damn.
I'm picking up on a theme here.
Yeah, wow. That's nuts. Well, we'll see if anybody else goes for this.
Froggy, dude, that's a really cool one, man. That's a really cool one.
Yeah, but that's the newly established Dalton Highway FKT. Wow. Jenny Hoffman, 5 days, 18 hours, 5 minutes. Update on Liz Derstine. She finished the Pacific Crest Trail. She did not get the fastest known time, but she did finish in 70 days, which that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So yeah, she ended up averaging 38.2 miles per day. So.
I love the day 69 photo. I love the idea of living really close to these kind of trails, where people just go out and they leave like there. If you go to day 69, there's a photo on there of where someone had left like just cans of soda. And
yeah. So I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. For PCT folks, you're almost there kind of thing. Like, that's kind of cool, man. That's a cool community.
Absolutely. And yeah, there's a lot of that on the big through hike, the AT, the PCT, and all that. So congrats to Liz on 70 days. I mean, that's, she didn't get to FKT, but that's a hell of a quick PCT.
So PCT, I guess we could go to FKT.com and see. I wonder how far she was from the FKT.
Yeah, that's a good question. So go search routes, Pacific Crest Trail.
South to north.
And we're looking at, south to north. Female, was she was supported. That's mixed gender. Heather Anderson, 60 days, 17. Oh, wait, there is no supported female FKT. So I guess she would have it then if there's not one, right?
She did support it for sure, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty.
Oh wait, yeah, because she talked about her one friend was running her social media and it was meeting her and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Well, her friends hiked in and met her at the end. No, actually, maybe she was doing it self-supported. We can go back. No, I think she was doing it self-supported. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at her first post about it. I don't know, but she was raising money for the Pacific Crest Trail Association. And I know she did raise money there. So, her goal is to set the self-supported record.
All right, self-supported. So what was the self-supported record?
Self-supported was 60 days.
Oh, damn.
And 17 hours.
Okay, so she missed it by 10 days.
But if she would have just got some support, she would be listed as supported. So
yeah,
because there's no supported south to north FKT.
That's interesting.
Listed in here for the women. All right, let's move on. Jeff Garmire, he's out there. I think he's been, from my understanding, he's been running into a little bit of rough patches. He's really had a strong start. So, yeah, he's been running into some rough patches, and let's see here. Share this tab. Yeah, they've almost raised $10,000 for the Trevor project already, which is cool. Let's check out his tracker.
It's just it's funny because he's just dead west of New York City.
Oh, okay. I heard that there's a certain point on the AT where you can actually see a view of the Manhattan skyline.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know for sure. I've heard that, but let's okay. So here's the breakdown of how he's doing. In Maine, he was 6 hours behind record pace, and he's doing self-supported north to south. And in New Hampshire, he was 10 hours in the plus, so that's a net of 4 hours. And then in Vermont, he was -4 hours. So he's pretty much even after Vermont.
Golly days.
And then he was 48 minutes after Massachusetts, which is pretty much even, right? And then in Connecticut, he's -4 hours. So he's roughly 4 hours behind
pace.
Yeah. So if he's going through a rough patch now, it'd be good to get that out of the way, and I'm not saying that it's going to get easier for him, but the crazy ass climbing and, the super technical, rock scramble stuff, I think is pretty much behind him now.
How the fuck? All right. So So in Maine, right? Like you said, when he was done with Maine at 282 miles into it, he was 6 hours behind pace, right? Yeah. He managed to make up. He had a 16-hour swing because he made up his 6 hours, got even, and then gained 10 hours. He had a 16-hour swing.
Well, yeah. Well, he finished New Hampshire 10 hours faster than String Bean, and so that put him at net 4 hours, right? If you look down at the bottom, it shows his net total, which right now it's 4 hours and 9 minutes in the negative. So, but yeah, no, he crushed New Hampshire, dude. He must have went through the night. I don't know. So, and actually on his Instagram, he's doing videos and sending them to his friend. And then his friend, she's posting for him. And his friend ran a race in the middle, or did she run Jigger Johnson? Not sure.
Ugh, gross.
Speaking of Jigger Johnson, I watched part of that video that Jamil Curry is starting to put out some Aravaipa, what's going on with Aravaipa videos. And they were talking about Jigger Johnson, is this the hardest 100? In the U.S. And it might be I would like to just go out and just see a section of it. You know what I mean?
I want to go run the top 2 or 3 hardest sections.
Yeah.
I take that back. I don't want to go run the top 2 or 3 hardest
Just
sections. I want to go walk.
Yeah.
I want to go walk the top 2 or 3 hardest sections.
Yeah.
And then I want to run the easiest sections just to see what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That race is ridiculous.
Oh, dude. So he's really in a slump. Looking at the tracker,
Yeah.
he's been in New York for 3 days, over 3 days, where String Bean was only there for 1 day and 20 hours. So I think he took a 0 day. I remember seeing that on Instagram. I think he took a 0 day. So
yeah, New York is kicking his ass.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to put in some all-nighters. It's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough, but he can do it. He's tough. He's tough. He's really tough. So we'll see. Kristian Morgan is also out there, still on the northbound supported FKT attempt. His tracker, I think he's in Virginia. His tracker is kind of like difficult to follow. I don't know what's going on with this this video. It's kind of scaring me, honestly.
So that is just straight tiredness right there.
Yeah.
That is a tired person.
So this is like some crazy music. That's what he's doing. He's like jamming to some music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find out a little better about where exactly he's.
Yeah, because his is weird. Like his is, it's weird because he's going south to north, right?
Yeah.
And it almost looks like, look at his tracker. Almost looks like he's going.
Oh, right. I know.
Oh, I get it. The blue dots must be what he has still to go, which is a really weird way to show this.
That's what I was thinking too.
If that's the case, then he's up in Virginia.
Unless he is going north to south. I for some reason I thought it was south to north, but he's day 26 and he's in Virginia, so
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm going to find out a little bit more information on that.
Day 26 in Virginia. I hope he's going south to north.
Or north
to south. Saying? North to south, yeah. Day 26, right? Because I can't say there's no way. But I would think that if you're out there doing this kind of thing, you're making it from Georgia to Virginia much faster than 26 days. Because that's the quote-unquote easy stretch.
Yeah, I agree. Something doesn't add up. I'm checking it out to see if there's anything. Oh, 3 weeks ago, Kristian Morgan just started his FKT time attempt in Maine. Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay, so he's in Maine going south. So you're right. The blue dots are where he's already been.
Yeah.
Wow. He's doing pretty good.
He's trucking.
26 days? Wow. So basically he's in Virginia, which he's got to finish up Virginia, and then he's got Tennessee and North Carolina and Georgia. And North Carolina and Georgia are only a combined 180 miles, like less than 180 miles.
Yeah.
Tennessee's almost 300 miles, so 480. I don't know what he's got left in Virginia, but he's got 14 days to beat Tara Dower.
I don't see Garmire catching him.
Well, Garmire is doing self-supported.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's going for String Bean's record. I can't remember offhand what that is, but Kristian Morgan is doing supported. He's got a shot. This is interesting. Okay. All right, good. I'm glad we found out a little bit more about his situation. All right, man. Let's get into the UTMB stuff.
Big one.
Like I said, weather is bad. They've activated cold weather gear requirements. They're expecting rain this weekend, and in the mountains in late August, it's a crapshoot. So, I believe they have. It seems like every other year they have like crappy weather, good weather, crappy weather. It's either hot or it's rainy and cold. So, all right, let's start with the lower distance preview. So it's the Run Outside Online article. They have all three distances. Oh, now it's wanting me to log in. Let's see. Let's see here if it'll let me continue. Nope. Invalid password. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to be using that article.
We can not do the preview for the lower races. Just do the preview for UTMB, the big dog.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Let's start with the women, and let me pull this up here. Oh shoot! I quit sharing. Share screen.
The women preview's easy. That's easy work.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So as everybody knows, Courtney's running UTMB this year. Heavy favorite, but there's quite a few other women that, and anything can happen on any given day, right? So, Courtney something could happen, right? So
I mean, there are some badass women in this race this year.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, there are some absolute beasts.
The list is long, right? Okay, so we got Courtney, of course. Everybody knows Courtney is just straight up badass and wins everything she enters. Ruth Croft has just been slaying lately. She's from New Zealand, and she was second at UTMB last year, right? I don't know why that says 2025, but thinking, 2024. She was second at UTMB, so she could be right there in the mix. Abby Hall, just coming off her Western States win, she's doing the dirty double, Western States and UTMB. I would say Hard Rock UTMB would be a dirtier double, but
brutal. Hey, is that like, what when they say horrific leg injury? What was her leg injury? Do you know?
Shoot, I knew back when we did the post Western States show, but I think it was a fracture. Let's see, what injury did runner Abby Hall have to her leg? Oh, she snapped. One bad step, snapped her knee.
Gross.
Unable to walk.
Snapped her knee?
Then 2 years later, she wins. Yep.
God.
Fractured her tibial. What did I say? Oh, it's a run outside. Tibial plateau, whatever that is.
Oh, no, the tibial plateau, like the tibial plateau is like the top of your shin bone. Like your tibia is the one of two bones on your lower leg. The plateau is like the inside, like in like the knee compartment. That is gross.
Yeah.
So that means that when it says one bad step, I bet you anything she stepped down off from something and hit so hard and twisted so hard that it like her upper body like basically slammed into her tibia. and snap that. That is crazy.
Oof.
That sounds absolutely horrifically painful.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Sidelined for 2 years.
Yeah.
It says hyperextending my knee, but that's more than hyperextending.
Dude, that is the ultimate in like minimizing your injury. Like that is absolutely unhinged minimization.
Okay. So here she says, what was it? Oh, yeah, damaged most of the ligaments and broke the tibial plateau because her femur came crashing into the tibia.
Yep.
Oh no, dude.
That's exactly what I just said. She stepped down on something, her femur crushed her femur, her body weight and her femur literally crushed into her knee socket and wrecked all of her ligaments and then crashed into her.
Oh my God.
You only have 4 ligaments in your knee, right? So wrecked probably 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
Then crushed into her plateau. Like that is unbelievable, dude. There is a gross part of me that wants to know what she stepped off from or fell off from.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like, that amount of weight. Like
oh God, that's like right through the knee, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Lin Chen.
She probably like blew up all of her like meniscus, her cartilage, it was probably wrecked. She probably damn near got a total knee replacement.
I can't believe she just came back and dominated Western States.
That's crazy. So yeah, then you got Lin
Chen from China.
Yep.
Emily Hoggood, living in the United States, living out near the Western States course out in Auburn area, from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Katrina Hartmuth from Germany. Camille Brias. And she was second at Hard Rock. Was that this year?
Maybe.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah, the French dominated this year.
Yeah, Claudia Trempis, Nate Matora of Spain, Lucy Bartholomew, who she's been around for a long time. She has a lot of experience. She's from Australia.
Flip back over to the other screen, the preview screen.
Oh,
you're sharing
Sorry, yeah, I didn't realize that it wasn't flipped over. Alyssa Clark, she was 11th last year at UTMB. Heather Jackson, who's really been coming onto to the scene strong the last couple of years. She has a triathlon background. She could show up. Yeah, so those are pretty much the main women. Stephanie Howe, and so
what's wild is down under the still more fast women.
Yeah,
you still have even down in there you have Lindsay Dwyer.
Yeah,
is down there.
Second at Cocodona.
Only took second at Coco, right?
Yeah.
Right. Claire. What I think it's Heaslip. Heaslip. She's in there. She doesn't have any major big podium stuff, but she's constantly doing something badass. She could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah, I mean, even this the way down list is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Women that were entered but no longer racing: Marianne Hogan, Ida Nielsen, and Sabrina Stanley. So yeah, no, it'll be fun to watch. Let's do you want to make let's do winner plus wild card.
Winner plus wild card. Ooh, man, that gets tough fast. Ooh, if we're gonna do only winner plus wild card. If we're only doing 2 people,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta fucking take Camille. I'm sorry, Courtney.
Yeah.
You gotta take Courtney. My wild card. Man. Ooh. I'm torn between 3 people. My wild card, I'm torn between Katarina Hartmouth, right?
I was thinking that too.
I'm torn between her, Emily Hawgood, and Ruth Croft. Those are the ones I'm torn between. Abby Hall, like, listen, like, I don't want to take anything from her. She destroyed Western States this year.
Yeah.
But she destroyed Western States this year. You know what I mean? Like, is she really truly recovered after that? Oh, by the way, you haven't ran in like 2 years or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, so like that's the reason she's out of the mix. I think for my wild card, give me Ruth. Give me Ruth Croft.
Very nice. Yeah, I'll go with Courtney, of course. Wild card. Let's make it interesting. I think I'm gonna go with Katharina Hartmouth.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
She had some injuries.
Yeah.
And then in Hard Rock, she got 3rd, which is disappointing for her.
Yeah.
She dealt with vision issues and coming back from an injury that didn't allow her to run for much of the spring. So if that's the case, then if she's put it together since Hard Rock, she could be dominating. So
I like it.
All right, let's look at the dudes. All right.
Bros.
So quite a few strong runners in the men's field. Like I said, Walmsley dropped, or maybe I don't think I mentioned it on the show.
Oh, that might have been on pre-call. Yeah. Yeah.
So Walmsley was entered for the main event UTMB, but he ended up dropping down to OCC. So he's running that 50 or 60K, which is tonight. That's the one that got delayed. Jonathan Albin, British athlete, lives in Norway. So very strong mountain runner, and 6th at Western States in 2024, 2nd at CCC in 2022, and he won CCC in 2023. This is going to be his longest ultra to date, so he hasn't raced longer than his 14-hour and 57-minute Western States last year in 2024. So it'll be interesting. You know, this is a much different race than Western States.
Yeah,
a lot of climbing. Francoise is in it. Francoise Dehane. He just set the Nolan's 14 record in July. What a great training run for UTMB.
Right. Just out there taking a sweet ass time, knocking on FKT and training for UTMB.
Yeah. He's had some injuries that he's worked through, but he's been coming back. He let's see. Yeah, I think he DNF'd Hard Rock. Was that last year? Yeah, last year. So he did bounce back and he won Tour de Jeans, and then he set the Nolan's 14 FKT. So I would say it's pretty safe to say that he's back.
he'll be in the mix.
Yeah. Tom Evans, who has won Western States. I think he's like former Special Forces in the UK.
Yeah, UK.
Yeah. And so let's see, third place at Transvolcania and second place at Lavaredo in 2024. I don't know if he's done much this year. Haven't heard much from him lately. Hayden Hawks. So Hayden's back.
Old man Hawks.
Hayden, he ended up pulling out of Western States because he had a little tweak of his knee, I believe. So we don't know. He ended up having surgery, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
He did. So he's been training solidly as of late. So let's see. He hasn't won UTMB yet. Walmsley's the only American male to win UTMB, but he took second in 2022 and third at 2024 Western States. Last year, Western States 1424. So, and he won CCC last year. That's what it was. He dominated CCC last year. That was awesome to see. But the question with Hayden is he back? Is he back? He's been putting in good training, so all signs point to yes, but we'll see. Jermaine Granger, he's doing a double. I think he ran Hard Rock this year. He got third and fifth at Madeira Island. So if he puts it together and has a good day, man, he could do it. Ludo, after another Hard Rock win, the dude's 50 years old, man. Dude, he's it's my hero.
It's funny because the author of this article even mentioned that he almost dropped Ludo to the other top men category. Almost didn't put him as one of the favorites. He almost dropped him down.
Brian Powell wrote this for I Run Far. By the way, these previews are all from I Run Far. So, but yeah, Ludo, I can't believe he was thinking about dropping him.
Yeah,
dude, he won. 2021 Diagonal des Fous. He won Hard Rock back to back. I really hope Ludo gets a podium, man. I hope he does. It's a hard double, but he's pretty elite when it comes to mountain races. So, other top men: Ben Demon, third at 2024 Diagonal des Fous. Aurelian, he has a podium finish at UTMB in 2021. He DNF'd in 2022 and 2024. He has top level 100 wins at both Hard Rock and Diagonal des Fous. Jean-Philippe Tachumi of Switzerland, second at last year's Diagonal des Fous. Dan Jones, New Zealander. He's a speedster. He's does really well at Western States and Tarawera, but those are much different races than UTMB. Jisheng Shen, China, similar to Dan Jones, and kind of a speedster. And Thibodeau Gervier, Dmitry Mitiev, and Josh Wade. Yeah, so Dakota Jones. Well, Dakota Jones is in. Interesting. Jeff Magavero, fourth at Western States this year, fourth at Canyons. Yep, that's about all the names that we're familiar with.
Yeah.
But it's really anybody's race. you know, there's
who's
no Killian, no Walmsley.
Yeah. Who's your winner? Who's your wild card?
That's a great question. I think honestly for the win, I think I got to go with Francois. And for my wild card, I think it's risky because we don't know, but I'm going to go with Hayden Hawks.
Ooh.
And you?
So you actually took my winner.
Francois?
Yeah, Francois is my winner.
We can have the same winner.
All right, I'm going to take the same winner, but I'm going to mix it up on you. And it's funny. It's funny that you made the comment risky because I'm like, is this son of a bitch getting ready to take my wild card too? But my risky is different than your risky.
Okay.
We are embracing. It is the year of the Gen Xer. We are embracing old man energy, and we are putting Ludo as our wild card.
Let's fucking go. I love it.
Fucking Gen X all day, motherfucker. Let's get it.
Tough motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's go. I like it, dude. I like it. Yeah. So I really wish we could look at the CCC, which is the 100K, and the OCC previews, but let's see if we can get it. Top runners in CCC. Let's see here. All the good articles. I should sign up for a subscription to that outside online. Okay, CCC top men. Oh, Francesco Pupi is in it. Dominated canyons. Eli Hemming. He's so strong. Chris Myers got second at Western State. Yeah. It's crazy. All these guys are doing, like all these runners, men and women, are doing either Western States and UTMB or Hard Rock and UTMB. And then for the women in CCC, we have Tony McCann, Yngvid Kaspersen.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know any of the women.
Blandine, Lahendro, and then Fuzhou Shang. Fuzhou.
Yeah.
She did really good at Western States, right? Yeah. Danny Moreno. Sylvia Nordscar. Yeah. So for the OCC, we got Walmsley.
Yeah.
And Robert DiLorenzi, Nadir Magoo, Kristian Minaggio. Yeah. Peter Engel. And Antonio Martinez, David Mangini. And then for the women, OCC, Judith Wider, Miao Yao, Joylene Kepchango, which Joylene has been like tearing it up on the Golden Trail World Series. Rosa Filou, Sarah Alonso, Sophia Lauki, Hannah Allgood, well, one of the only names I know, Therese LeBeouf, Jasmine Lothar, she's strong. She's from Canada. And Rosanna Bouchard. So, yeah, be fun to follow the races all weekend. Like I said, OCC is going to be starting late tonight or early tomorrow morning for everybody in the States. CCC is starting Thursday, early morning for us. And then the main event, UTMB. Oh, wait, tomorrow is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I think CCC starts tomorrow evening, or how does that work? I believe it because that is finishing usually when UTMB starts. So, oh yeah, so it's Thursday morning is OCC for them. Must be Thursday evening for them when CCC starts sometime. I don't know. But anyway, and then UTMB starts Friday morning. I better just shut up and move on.
Because you're getting lost in your own fucking head.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to talk quickly about a few other things here. One, there's this race company, Alpine Racing or Alpine Running Race Company, and they had this race in Oregon, and they're really getting called out on social media. And I don't think I've seen a response. I looked for it, I couldn't find it, but there was not a response to all the backlash for this. But they had a race, the Oregon Cascades, and they had a 100-mile, a 50-mile. I'm not sure what other distances, but the 100-miler, there was a major wildfire smoke in the area. The AQI was just off the charts. Like, I think at the start of the 50 miles, somebody was saying it was like over 400.
Yeah.
And so the 100-miler was halted halfway through. 3 runners ended up finishing. The 50-mile, they didn't even cancel the 50-mile. And people were saying that it was like really bad. So, this just kind of brings up something like, what? And it was a 100-degree day too, right? So
it's brutal.
Yeah, and I honestly, like, race companies are going to have to start taking this into consideration, especially out west. Even in the Midwest, you're getting a lot of smoke coming down from Canada and stuff. So,
yeah.
It's just something, you would cancel if it was like crazy lightning storms or tornado or hurricane. Wildfire smoke is very hazardous. You're breathing in that particulate matter, kind of like you were when you came out here, or when you came to San Francisco the first time, and it was an orange sky. I think it was actually worse though when we ran at Mount Tam the day after that. But anyway, it's like, I think around in California, I think if AQI is over 150, I think they would cancel races. So, but yeah, just something that we're going to have to deal with now, unfortunately, is wildfire smoke. Like I said, Alpine Race Company Running Race Company, they didn't respond as far as I know. So if anybody knows of a response that they did have, please send it our way. But there was a lot of backlash online about them not canceling that 50-miler. And I read a lot of firsthand race reports from it too, saying that it was bad. And a lot of people are saying, well, the runners shouldn't be put in that situation to make the decision whether to run or not. But I mean, you got to take some personal responsibility too, You can't be just like, oh, I trust them. If they say it's okay, then I'm going to do, you see the smoke, you can smell it. You can look at Purple Air Map and see the AQI anywhere in the country. So, also, speaking of Oregon, it was a bad weekend for Oregon.
Yeah, they are kidding. They have a lot of fires popping up.
Yeah. So Go Beyond Racing puts on this 200. And once again, I always give a shout out to Go Beyond Racing. Great race company, small race company. They do a great job. So they had a fire that started up in the middle of their Oregon 200 race. And the fire was actually between 2 aid stations. and the air quality started getting worse. So they had to actually cancel the race midway through the race. They had to make the decision to cancel, and they had runners at all different aid stations. They had to like hold them and get them rides to get them out of there. I guess the fire got really bad. But when they announced the cancellation of the race mid-race, one person had already finished, and 4 runners made it through that area of where the fire was. So they were kind of in the clear. So those 4 runners got to finish too. So 5 people ended up finishing the Oregon 200. And
well, I tell you what, the Oregon 200 is super fucking doable.
Yeah.
You get 100 hours. There's only 23,000 feet of gain and loss.
Yeah, 200.
You can blaze that bad, dude.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's beautiful. Oregon woods, you know.
Yeah.
Benjamin Doolam set the course record 53:26. That he broke his own. He broke his own course record from 2023. And so but 5 people ended up finishing. And then,
dude, wait, all right, go ahead and read it, because like here's an aha moment for you. Go ahead and read second place.
Second place, Dion Leonard.
Yeah.
From Sydney, Australia, 50.
Yeah. 56:11, right?
Yeah.
56:11. That's the second fastest time ever on that course.
Yep.
So you know how you said Benjamin beat his course record?
Yeah.
So did Dion,
Leonard,
right?
Yeah. Or Dion.
Yeah. That is wild. Those dudes were cooking on that course this year.
Yep. They made it past the fire in time.
Yeah.
All right. Last news story I want to go over. So Adidas put on this event. It was called it's called the time trial event called Chasing 100. So basically they were seeing what's humanly possible with a no holds barred attempt at breaking 6 hours for 100K. And this guy from South Africa, Sibusiso Kubheka, he ended up doing it. He broke 6 hours for 100K. That would normally be a world record, but it's not going to count as a world record because they had pace cars, water bottle provisions by moving cyclists.
Oh my God.
And prototypes shoes of unknown stack height.
Dude, the fact that he had a pace car, not pace runners, a pace car.
Yeah.
Like, it's just batshit crazy. I mean, you could tuck in behind the pace car and just.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of drag that thing is creating for you is unbelievable. Like, you'd be like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Well, so just put this into perspective. His time of 5 hours, 59 minutes, and 20 seconds for 100K. The pace for that is 5 minute and 47 second miles.
Golly days.
Sub 6 minute miles for 62 miles straight. That's without a break, pretty much, I guess, without a break. So they did this in southern Italy at an auto racing track. They did it overnight, I'm sure, because it's hot as balls in Italy. Yeah. So
he did it on a track. That means he did laps.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's tough.
Charlie Lawrence, who has the 50-mile record, I believe, was also there. And he also went under Sorokin's 6 hour and 4 minute record. He did 6 hours and 3 minutes. at this event. Charlie Lawrence set the 50-mile record 4 hours and 48 minutes at Tunnel Hill in 2023. But yeah, so because of the pace car and the water bottles on bikes, Alexander Sorokin is officially still the world record holder for the 100K. But we know these guys did it. It's kind of like when was it Kipchoge that did the sub 2 hour marathon, but it was same thing: pace bikes, pace cars, whatever, water bottle.
Listen, I am obviously light years away from running that kind of pace, but I would assume that makes several minutes difference, right? Like that's making several minutes of difference.
Absolutely. I kind of just threw a 3 Ts in there. I didn't really know where to go today, but the 3 Ts is gels, yay or nay.
I guess if it's a nay, you better have something else, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny because I've officially just given up on tailwind. I've officially just accepted I cannot do tailwind. I swell up like a fucking balloon on that stuff. So it's funny. Before early August, I was actually dilly-dallying around with a couple of different things. And I took a page from your book. And I was actually checking out Goose.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, first off, shout out to Goo for maybe having the best flavors ever. Like birthday cake and fucking soda. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, this is a fat dude's heaven on these flavors. I'm like, these are fucking awesome. Like, I was like, these are great.
The chemical laden.
But like, I have done 100 milers almost exclusively fueled on Goose. And like, I remember I've done races. I've done 100 milers where it has been a gel every 45 minutes on the nose. Every 45 minutes, I hammered a gel, and then plus I ate at aid stations. And I got to tell you, I felt pretty damn good during those 200s. You know what I mean? Like, I felt pretty solid. It's a lot of calories, but if your stomach can handle them, they're phenomenal. Like, they're a little pain in the ass because they're sticky and nasty and shit. But like,
well, so is that your brand that you normally use then? Goo?
Goo? No. So like I said, I'm just now starting to get back into gels and trying to figure them out and try to learn. If you recall, I was one of the dumbasses that was using
Spring Energy.
I was like, I don't know, man. I just feel tired. I don't know. Really fucking bonking on this 20 miler. It's so fucking weird. And like week in and week out was just like, I don't fucking get it. Like, why am I so tired? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, I what's funny is, unfortunately, I love the spring. Like, I love the flavors. Yeah. I do prefer something a little bit more natural. So like, spring was phenomenal. I love Stinger. I really do. I love Stinger, but it's fucking honey. You know, it's beyond. It's just honey. It is unbelievably sticky. But I love Stinger. Chaz uses a maple syrup one. That is great. It's as long as you like sweet. If you like sweet and maple syrup, the one that Chaz uses, I mean, it'll make your teeth hurt. It is that sweet. But yeah, Goo's not bad. Again, I'm lucky. I have an absolute Billy Goat stomach. There's not a Goo that I can't handle. You know what I want to try, and I haven't had a chance to try, is Scratch.
I've had their electrolyte powder. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. It's pretty good.
They make a gel, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think they're all natural. I wouldn't mind trying them. But yeah, I mean, like gels are and like again, I'm impartial. As long as they're good, I'll do them. You know what I mean? Like they don't. None of them really mess up my stomach too awful much. My kryptonite's tailwind, just because it makes me swell up really bad.
Yeah, well, I was a very staunch proponent of tailwind in the early days of my ultra running.
Yeah,
so I'm like, it's everything you need: calories, electrolytes, all in one powder. And I'm like, this is genius. And but I think there's like just too much sugar in it, because I started, like, my teeth would hurt real bad.
Oh yeah,
drinking that shit, and it just started not agreeing with me after a while.
Yeah.
So I quit Tailwind, and I was just using like Cliff Bars and peanut butter crackers and things like that. And then I'm like, I was eating too much regular food, and I can't handle too much regular food at once because my colon gets inflamed, like ischemic colitis, which is very bad. And so anyways, when I moved out to San Francisco, I started running with my friend Sean, and he's like, yeah, just try gels, like they're, it's like easy calories. And I took one, and I'm like, I have to do something, because I'm not getting enough calories. So I tried the gel, and it's fine. And the less natural it is, the better. Like, so the
I love it.
If it's natural, it might mess with me, just because my body has a hard time breaking down stuff, and especially when I'm running. So the goos work out good for me. I use two flavors. I use salted watermelon for my caffeinated, and then I use raspberry lemonade for my non-caffeinated. And that just seems to work. And I do supplement with real food at aid stations, like especially in a 100-miler. Usually this stupid stuff, mashed potatoes, quesadillas,
Oh God, I love
peanut butter and jelly.
Quesadilla is the way to go, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's just simple, and it's got cheese and bread or tortilla, a lot of sodium. But yeah, no, I use goos, and they've always worked for me. Granted, later in the race, especially in a 50 or 100-miler, later in the race, it's like you're choking them down.
I will say, this might be, we are an hour and 22 minutes into this. So if you don't want to hear something gross, this is a great time to log off. I will say, after, 30 hours, 45 minutes, every 45 minutes for 28 hours, right? Whatever the math is on the number of gels that is, your poop the day after or 2 days sometimes after is catastrophic. It is wild. So that is a good.
It's catastrophic. It's traumatic.
It's traumatic, dude. Scratch does not make a gel.
Okay.
But they do chews. They have chews, bars, and a drink, all for energy.
Yep. I've had their chews before. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Cool.
Chew makes good. Chomps. Those are pretty good too. So, all right. Well, everybody, enjoy your Labor Day weekend, your 3-day weekend if you're in the States. Enjoy UTMB, and enjoy college football if you're into that. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. Yeah.
Tough game. All right. And thanks for listening, everyone. And
have a good one.
We'll see you on the next one.